Hey YouTube, Wes here checking in with a brand new CD finds video for you. It's been quite a while since we did a CD finds video. It seems like sort of the fall and winter season was really slow when it came to CDs, and then early spring, late winter here, just started finding CDs like crazy, and got a pretty good stack of CDs here to pick up. This is all stuff I found in thrift stores. So really inexpensive stuff, just picking up to add to my collection and slowly building up my collection while CDs are plentiful and cheap. So let's go ahead and get into it before I waste too much time with you. First one here, we got Chicago's 17. Not much needs to be said about that one. This is CNC Music Factory with Anything Goes. Later CNC Music Factory. I don't think I've heard this one before, so that'll be interesting to get into. Paul Oakenfold, Transport. So, nice little Paul Oakenfold electronic music there. This next one is Linda Ronstadt with Aaron Neville, Cry Like a Rainstorm, Howl Like the Wind. So yeah, don't know. Haven't heard that before. So a lot of this stuff is just anything that looks interesting I'll grab and pick up, because they're normally between 25 and 50 cents I pay for these. So really inexpensive. If I don't like it, it's not a huge loss. Here's a cool one. This one's on Nonesuch. I would have thought it would be on ECM, but this is Steve Reich with Different Trains, Kronos Quartet, Electric Counterpoint, and Pat Metheny. Kind of a mixture of stuff, but this is going to be jazz fusion type stuff. This next one's something on 4AD, the Wolfgang Press with Queer. So look forward to checking that out. I'll check out anything on 4AD. Another Paul Oakenfold, Swordfish, the album. Of course, did the soundtrack to the movie Swordfish, and just some great electronic music. So pick that one up. Prince's Graffiti Bridge. Pretty sure I have this on vinyl, but wanted to have a CD copy of it as well. Van Halen's OU812. Demi Lovato, Don't Forget. Here is a still sealed copy of Wynton Marsalis with Marsalis Standard Time, Volume 1. Another sealed copy here. This is the Charlie Daniels Band with Simple Man. And Rage Against the Machine live at the Grand Olympic Auditorium. So Rage live album that I haven't heard before. That's a pretty cool one. Here we go. We got soundtrack to Born on the 4th of July. Classic one there. The White Stripes, Get Behind Me, Satan. The Simpsons, Songs in the Key of Springfield. I do have some other Simpsons releases, but I didn't have this one, so that was pretty cool to find. Here is Dread Zeppelin, Unleaded, so reggae band that covers Led Zeppelin songs. I've heard of them before, hadn't really given them a serious listen before, so it'll be cool to do that on CD there. The soundtrack to the movie Original Gangstas. Had this once before, got rid of it, so it's good to have that one back. Nothing amazing, but just a nice thing to have in the collection. This is Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Liverpool, which I do have this on vinyl, but I have not added it to the collection yet. It was one of the ones that came out of one of my boxes that I had in storage, so it's cool to have that on CD as well. Now that's what I call music number 7, the US version. As I said, I always pick those up when I see them. The soundtrack to the movie Wild Wild West, which is an unrated movie in my opinion. I really love this movie. It's a fun movie. Just a fun sort of sci-fi comedy kind of movie. Definitely sci-fi western comedy kind of thing, blending all that together. It's fun. An album by Dream. It Was All a Dream. On the Bad Boy label. So it's sort of a Puff Daddy kind of girl group that he created, I think. Was a story behind this, but yeah, cheap CD pickup. It'll be interesting to hear. Snoop Doggy Dogg presents The Big Squeeze. I don't know what you would call it, a compilation done by Snoop Dogg, but I think he's on a lot of the tracks as well. We got the Freestylers with We Rock Hard. We got Elwood, The Parlance of Our Time, which he covered Gordon Lightfoot's Sundown, did like a hip-hop version of it. Pretty funny, but yeah. Got that. Brian Ferry with Bête Noire, which I think I do have this on vinyl as well. Here's a cool one, The Private Music of Tangerine Dream. So I do like collecting Tangerine Dream, so anytime I see either vinyl or CD of them, I get it. I do like that kind of music. Now that's what I call music number 29, again the US version. Next up, Syd Barrett, The Madcap Laughs. Ex-Pink Floyd member there. The Beatles, Please Please Me. This is the US reissue on CD back when they did, when did they do these? It was like 2005 or so. No, 2009, 2008 or 9. Looks like 2009, but they did this whole CD reissue series in these nice packages, and I did not have this one. I picked up several of those, but I didn't get them all at the time, and now they're kind of out of print, so I'm glad to find these used sometimes when I can. John Lennon, Yoko Ono, Double Fantasy. This is another sort of recent reissue of the album, so it's got a stripped down version and then the original mix as well from 2010. That's pretty nice. Do you like that there? Rolling Stones, Big Hits, High Tides, and Green Grass. DSD remixed album. Pretty neat. Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band live, 1975 to 85. Greatest selling box set of all time, I think. It still holds a record for that. Yeah, I definitely have this on vinyl. One of the earliest things I had in my vinyl collection, but it's cool to have this on CD as well. Be able to put it in my digital collection. We got Clubland featuring Zenyatta Hamilton. So it's just nice dance techno kind of music. We got Robert Plant's Fate of Nations. Here's Howie Day, Stop the World Now. I've heard the name Howie Day before, but yeah, it's going to be new to me. Something to check out. Christmas with the Stars, 1996. I do have a couple of these Christmas with the Stars. Were these done for Target? Yeah, Target stores. They used to go in, around Christmas time, and they would have their own compilation. But for some reason, I don't have this one. I think I have probably 97, 98, 99, maybe a couple of those in there. Here's a local thing, Homo Squared, Gainesville, Florida. Probably some queer punk kind of stuff. I'll have to check that out. Here is Chris Williamson, The Best of Chris Williamson on Olivia Records. We got King Cotton with Ultra Blues. I think they're a local group as well. Just a Christmas comp here, The Christmas Spirit. Just had some classic stuff on here. Look pretty nice. Carney and Wendy Wilson, Brian Wilson, Shaka Khan, Christine McVie, Boys Choir of Harlem. Got some good artists on there, so I thought I would grab that one. Shakira Live, Off the Record. It has a CD and a DVD version of the live concert there, so that was pretty nice. Cheryl Wheeler at Sylvia Hotel. This is definitely a local group called Crosscut with Ready for Change. Let's see, have to check them out. Never heard of them before, but yeah, an older local group that had some leftover CDs and they got rid of them, I guess. Bette Midler, Some People's Lives, and a Pearl Jam live, 6/22/2000, Fila Forum Arena in Italy. So they're sort of their own personal bootleg series, I think they do, where you can get a recording of any concert they've ever done, kind of thing. So if you go to a Pearl Jam concert, you can get a copy of it. I don't know exactly how that works. I've never been to a Pearl Jam concert, But I think that's sort of how it works, is they just record everything and then they release it to anyone who wants it. Here's a nice one, Green Onions by Booker T and the MGs, a classic of theirs, and I do not have this on vinyl. I want to get this on vinyl at some point, but it was nice to find that on CD. Paul Simon, You're the One, later album by Paul Simon. Joe Cocker's Greatest Hits. The Best of Carly Simon, which obviously have this on vinyl, pretty easy one to find on vinyl, but nice to have duplicates of things digitally. Always makes things nice to be able to listen to them any way I want to. Eric Clapton, Me and Mr. Johnson, so I'm guessing he's doing some Robert Johnson covers. Yeah, Eric Clapton has been a struggle with me. All that is because his playing is very conservative, and I know he can just really shred, but he just plays so conservatively that it's a struggle for me. I really want him to just open up and let it go sometimes, but you know, I'll pick these up cheaply on CD when I can find them. The Rolling Stones, Steel Wheels. Eric Clapton's Back Home. Quite a few Eric Clapton pickups here in this little section. Eric Clapton's Reptile. And Eric Clapton and the Yardbirds. I guess this is just a compilation on classical sound. Just a nice little comp there. Eric Clapton Blues. Nice two-disc set here. Him playing the blues. Good. Katie Lang, Shadowland. Katie Lang and Reclines, Absolute Torch and Twang. The Greg Allman Band, I'm No Angel. Allman Brothers Band, Eat a Peach, classic of theirs. Herbie Hancock and Fode Musa Suso, Village Life. So Herbie Hancock should be pretty fun. Chicago 6, I believe is what this one is. Keith Jarrett, My Song with Jan Garbarek, Paul Danielson, and John Christensen on ECM. So yeah, anything with Keith Jarrett, I'm going to grab. Definitely grab that. The Allman Brothers Band with Dreams. And Jean-Michel Jarre with Revolutions. So some nice electronic stuff there, older electronic stuff anyway. We'll go with the stack next here. She and Him, Volume 3. Don't have a lot of She and Him in the collection, so when I see these in thrift stores and stuff, pick them up. She and Him, Volume 2. And She and Him, Volume 1. So all three of those. Next up is Duran, self-titled. 10,000 Maniacs, Love Among the Ruins. This one is missing its cover, but I had to get it just because of what it is. This is on Hearts of Space Records. This is Starflight 1. So you got Michael Almerian, Steve Roach, and Kevin Brainey, and Steve Roach. And Tim Clark is on here as well. So yeah, if you ever listen to the Hearts of Space radio show that was on NPR, just killer spacey electronic kind of stuff. I used to love tuning into that and hearing those songs. So definitely wanted to have this. Hopefully I can find the cover for this and at least print out a copy of it to have it there. But yeah, definitely it's nice to have an original CD anyway. From the Hearts of Space program. An album by ABC, Absolutely. I don't know what this is. This is a guy by the name of Stefan, Trippin' with No Luggage. It just caught my eye. Thought I would grab it. This is another somewhat local artist, Mayaka by Richie Claytor. Thinking this might be some jazz instrumental kind of stuff. But the Mayaka River is here in Florida, South Florida, I guess. Album by Stevie B, Love and Emotion. DJ Laz with Cruisin', so some Miami bass stuff there, nice. Another one by DJ Laz, King of Bass. Prodigy, The Prodigy Experience. DJ Cool, Let Me Clear My Throat, which I do have a single of this, but I did not have the album, so that was nice to find. The Movement's self-titled album with their song Jump. Self-titled album by Amber. Rihanna's A Girl Like Me. Album by Erasure, Chorus. EMF, The Unexplained EP. Black Box, Mixed Up. Boogie Monsters with God Sound. Spice One with the Black Bossolini. Salt and Peppa, a blitz of Salt and Peppa hits. So, you got Push It and Independent. Let's Talk About Sex. Bunch of Salt and Peppa stuff on there. Sealed copy of the X-Files Fight the Future soundtrack. Basement Jaxx with Rudy. I remember Basement Jaxx, but nice to have this on CD. Is that song Where's Your Head At, which is on here. Here's a compilation on Rhino Records called I Believe to My Soul. So you get like Mavis Staples, Ann Peebles, Alan Toussaint, Billy Preston. Yeah, a bunch of artists on here, so pretty nice little comp there. It'll be fun to get into. Joe Public, I think it's just self-titled, but they did that song Live and Learn. Kind of a New Jack Swing kind of thing. Been a while since I've heard that. Here's an artist I remember from way back. The artist Freak Nasty, Controversy, The Life and Times, and That's the Way It Is. And then an artist by the name of Bird Brain was Bliss. Just thought it had an interesting cover and went ahead and grabbed it. All right, we're on to the last stack here, and then I'll let you go. Hope you're enjoying the show. Next up, 3-6 Mafia, Most Known, Unknown. So some greatest hits plus some rarity kind of tracks on here. Yeah, so nice little compilation from 3-6 Mafia. Luke in the Nude. This is one I had on cassette at one point, and I got rid of all my cassettes about little over 10 years ago now. So definitely just wanted to get that back in the collection. Luke's Changing the Game. Tried to clean up his image at some point there. Raekwon, Only Built for Cuban Links Part 2. Definitely love Raekwon, so that was a nice find. Nina Simone, twofer kind of thing here, Pastel Blues and Let It All Out. I want to get Pastel Blues on vinyl. Really want to get that on vinyl. Just waiting for a good deal to come up on it. And Beastie Boys, Paul's Boutique. I do have this on vinyl. I think I had it on cassette at one point, but I didn't have it in my CD collection, so absolutely want to put that in my CD collection. David Bowie's Heathen. Always want to add to my David Bowie collection when I can for not a lot of money, so grab that one. Here's a cool one. I've been collecting the National Geographic series on vinyl that they did. They did series of different countries, different regions type things. They have Italy, and you get a bunch of folk music from Italy, or the Ozarks. You get a bunch of kind of Ozark, Appalachian kind of music, different stuff. This one came later on, I guess. They were doing CDs at this point. Of course, this will be the 90s, or 2001 actually. But this is Chicago, So, you know, it's Chicago, so you're going to get a lot of blues on here. Yeah, really cool stuff. National Geographic does a nice job of sort of putting together, you know, detailed liner notes and everything. There's a nice booklet in here, and it should be a fun trip into Chicago there. This was a pretty neat find, a sealed copy of Mumford and Sons Delta, which just came out a couple years ago, and it's still sealed, so pretty new album there. That's always fun. Blue Oyster Cult's Spectres. Blue Oyster Cult's Fire of Unknown Origin. Nelly Furtado's Whoa Nelly. This one I haven't been able to figure out exactly what it is, but it's I can't tell if it's like metal or some kind of like bass music, because it has this like giant robot with like speakers all over it. So I don't know. It has this, who knows, maybe it's all of that in one. But it's just an oddity, and I just had to grab it and find out what it is. So at some point we're going to dig into that and find out what that is. Blue Oyster Cult's Secret Treaties, which I do have this on vinyl as well, but it's not always nice to have duplicates on CD, and this has bonus tracks on it and stuff like that, so that's nice. Nick Waterhouse, Time's All Gone. It's got like a mini LP look to it, really nice. I think he's a jazz vocalist. Woody Guthrie, This Land Is Your Land, the Ash Recordings, Volume 1. Nice folk there. Blue Oyster Cult's Agents of Fortune, which absolutely do have this on vinyl, but this is you know, remixed and has bonus tracks on it as well. So a nice version on CD there. Rock and Roll Christmas here. So you got Elton John, Bon Jovi, the Moody Blues, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Chuck Berry, the Kinks. A bunch of good rock artists doing Christmas music, so that should be fun to dig into. The soundtrack to the movie Kids. Really good music on that movie, so wanted to have that. Watergate, Mull of Kintyre, so techno version of Mull of Kintyre, I guess. Just an oddball kind of thing. Mariah Carey's The Emancipation of Mimi. The Best of Aretha Franklin. Madonna's Something to Remember. Phil Collins 12ers, so 12-inch singles. Nice little compilation of those here, so some extended versions of those tracks, I'm guessing. Wesley Willis's Greatest Hits. And yeah, this was a fun find. The new Jonas Brothers album, Happiness Begins. It was in a thrift store. So those are my CD pickups from the last, probably 4 or 5 months at this point at least. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. Leave me some comments and questions down below if you have any. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or great night. Remember, there is no bad music, only music you don't like. See you again next time. Cheers.